Hey everybody, Kelly Frederick here, Diamond Leader with It Works Global, and my heart's like beating kind of fast when I say that because this is my first time ever doing a webinar as a Diamond Leader, and I was only able to get here because of my amazing team, and I love you guys so much, and you better be here with me next, okay? Y'all agree to that? You ready for that? So tonight we're going to do things a little bit differently. I don't even have my whiteboard tonight. Normally I teach like tools, I suppose, that you could use in your business. Tonight we're going to focus on personal development because I feel like there is a need for that. And as I do more personal development, I realize the importance of it. And I'm really excited to present this to you guys tonight. The journey is your journey. And those of you that were on before I started the broadcast, we listened to a little journey just for fun. So we're going to be a little multimedia tonight. So if you guys are getting on the call, make sure you're muted. I can't see everybody anymore, which is exciting because there's so many people on the call. So if you could do that for me, that would be fantastic. We're going to be using a book. We're going to be using an audiobook on my phone. And I want you guys to bust out a notebook and take notes. Because I hope that and pray that something that I say to you tonight will resonate with you, that you're able to do that personal development and realize how amazing your personal journey is and how special each and every single one of you is. So before we do that, I do want to offer a heartfelt congratulations to every last one of you on an amazing February. Shortest month of the year, we blew it out of the water. Every single one of you did. And I wanted to do some shout outs like 400 Club, which is being a qualified leg. Hopefully I have everybody. If I don't, I apologize. The new executives, the new rubies, and our new emerald. I can't wait to shout that out. So qualified legs, you guys, this is where you want to be. This helps you so much and helps your team so much if you do so. So congratulations, everyone in the 400 Club. I'm going to try to read them out. I tried to write them down. Again, I apologize if I miss you. Our team is growing exponentially, so I'm hoping that I can make sure to get everybody. And a lot of you were super close as well. So that's amazing. There's another goal for this month, or this week even. So qualified legs, Jennifer Windsor, Becca, Kylie, the Maltzbergers, Krista, Callie, Kara, Danielle E., Danielle C., Hillary, Dina, Heather, Ashley, Amanda B., Amanda R. So if I missed you, I'm sorry. Congratulations. You guys are amazing. This is how we do here at Wrapping It to the Top. So congratulations on that. And now executives. First time, Angie, executive. Congratulations, sweetie. Jenna, also huge congratulations to you, sweetheart. Crystal, April, you guys, congratulations to you too as well. Super proud of you. Super proud. And Jennifer Behrman also hit executive, but she double promoted, so we'll talk about you later, girl. So executives are awesome. You guys, the month I went executive, I freaking cried. It is the coolest thing ever to see that next rank after your name. So congratulations, and I know there's going to be so many more of you next month. So I'm excited. And now also I wanted to shout out to our rubies. Brittany, girlfriend, did that in 2 weeks. Nice work. Proud of you. And Jennifer Berriman, missed double promotion. I'm very proud of you as well. Congratulations. And Jackie, she reclaimed her ruby, and I'm super proud of her. That is amazing. And now all of you, next stop, you know where you're going, right? And then also a huge shout out to Destiny Mantia, who is an Emerald Leader with It Works Global. Phenomenal. I'm so proud of you, Destiny. Your team, I'm proud of the entire family of ours for their incredible work. So congratulations, give yourself a pat on the back, go out to eat, you guys rocked it, okay? Now, reminders is this month is the last month to qualify for the Double Good, which is the diamond and above bonuses. Ruby bonus is still on for those of you that are new and those of you that are going to be signing new people. So get with your sponsor and figure out your deadline for that. And also make sure you have your auto ship or 180 PBB this month so that you can rank and get as much commission as you can. So, little stuff that's going on in our team. I can honest to goodness feel the momentum. Straight through Facebook, straight through my phone, straight through my computer, straight through, it's just coming. And I am so excited for all of you. This is life-changing for you and for so many others, so keep going. Now, we're going to go into the journey is your journey, which is the topic for tonight. With the bonuses and promotions, I know the feeling of feeling like, why did I not get that? And feeling maybe sad that you didn't get where you wanted to go. I mean, you're happy for people for getting promotions, but maybe inside you're wishing that it was you. And it will be, because your journey is your journey. Okay? Don't beat yourself up for not doing exactly what you think you should be doing. You're working, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and that is your journey. Okay? I have an example for you. I joined It Works 2 years ago. I didn't know really about the bonus like back then. I didn't realize that till much later. So I cannot count on one hand. I can't count on one hand how many times I have missed the bonus. So many times, and honest to goodness, that used to beat me up inside. I'm going, I've been in for how long and I can't get a promotion that I want? I've been in for how long and I'm missing the bonus like 10 times? Are you serious? And I was sad about it and depressed, and I lacked confidence. But I have realized to trust in your personal journey. I've posted about this before in the group in a video about this very thing. After 2 years, I finally hit diamond. And the diamond bonus was more than it was when I first started. And if I had quit because I was sad and lacking confidence, I would have missed out on that. And I cannot tell you how many times that I have wished that it was me or wished that it was my team. But trusting in your journey is of the utmost importance. Your story, your journey is special. Try your hardest to never compare yourself with someone else. You start where you are and you move forward. The video that I posted a while ago, even back when I lived in Utah, so that's at least 2 months ago, said if you promoted 1 rank a year, in 5 years, where would you be? Let's count. Year 1, promote to executive. Year 2, ruby. Year 3, emerald. Year 4, diamond. Year 5, double diamond. Is a double diamond paycheck of almost $60,000 a year from working at home worth it? I think so. Some people double promote in a month. Some people promote 5 times in a year. But the important thing is that they trust in the journey. And that is how people achieve success and get where they want to go. So I actually, like I said, we're doing a little multimedia tonight. I have a book, a storybook, that I would like to read to you. Okay? And think about the journey is your journey. Trust. Think about how special that you are. Because you are special, And your uniqueness, the way that you are right now, is perfect. Okay, have you guys ever heard of Max Lucado? Okay, we're going to read a story called Just the Way You Are. Now, I want you to think about your personal life in the business, in your being, in your body, in your balance. That's our core four. And think about how just the way you are is exactly where you need to be. Okay? So this may get, hopefully, look, I feel like a little school teacher. This is fantastic. My sister gave me this book in 2004. And I pull it out today. Hopefully you can see the picture. A long time ago, in a land much like your own, there was a village, and in the village lived 5 orphans. A lonely family of fatherless children. They had banded together against the cold. One day, the king learned of their misfortune and decided to adopt them. He announced that he would be their father and would come for them soon. When the children learned that they had a new father and their father was the king, and the king was coming to visit, they were all wild with excitement. When the people of the village learned that the children had a father and their father was the king and that the king was coming to the village, they were excited as well. They went out to see the children and told them what to do. You need to impress the king, they explained. Only those with great gifts to give will be allowed to live in the castle. The people didn't know the king. They just thought that all kings wanted to be impressed. So the children began preparing gifts to offer the king. They worked long and hard to be sure the king would approve. One of the children who knew how to carve decided to give the king a wonderful book of art. He set his knife against the soft bark of the elm and whittled. The small blocks of wood came alive with the eyes of a sparrow or the nose of a horse. His sister decided to present the king with a painting that captured the beauty of the heavens, a painting worthy to hang in a castle. Another sister chose music as her way to impress the king. For long hours she practiced with her voice and mandolin. Village people would stop at her window and listen as her music took wings and soared. Yet another child set out to turn the king's head with his wisdom. Late hours would find his candle lit and his books open. Geography, math, chemistry. The breadth of his study was matched only by the depth of his desire. Surely a king would appreciate all his knowledge. But there was one sister who had nothing to offer. Her hand was clumsy with the knife, her fingers stiff with the brush. When the little girl opened her mouth to sing, the song was hoarse. She wasn't much of a reader. She believed she had no talent. And so she believed she had no gift. All she had to offer was her heart, for her heart was good. She spent her time at the city gates watching the people come and go. She would earn pennies to buy food for her brothers and sisters by grooming people's horses or feeding their animals. She was a simple, stable girl, but she had a good heart. She knew the beggars by name. She took time to pet each dog. She welcomed home the travelers and greeted the strangers. How was your journey, she would ask. Tell me what you learned on your visit. How is your husband? Do you enjoy your new work? She was full of questions for people because her heart was big and she cared about people. They were all the same to her, the beggars and the rich. She cared for all of them just the way they were. But since the little girl thought she had no talent and no gift, she was afraid that the king would be disappointed. She remembered the villagers' advice and set her mind about the task of making a gift for the king. She took a small knife and went to her brother, the carver. Could you teach me to carve? She asked. Sorry, the young craftsman responded without looking up. I've got much work to do. I haven't time for you. The king is coming, you know. The girl put away her knife and picked up a brush. She went to her sister, the artist. She found her on the hill, painting a sunset on a canvas. You paint so beautifully, said the girl who had no gift but a big heart. I know, the painter answered. Could you share your gift with me? Not now, the sister responded with eyes in her palette. The king is coming, you know. The girl with no gift then remembered her other sister, the one with the song. She will help me, she said. When she arrived at her sister's house, she found a crowd of people waiting to listen to her sister sing. Sister, she called, sister, I've come to listen and learn. But her sister couldn't hear. The noise of the applause was too loud. With a heavy heart, the girl turned and walked away. Then she remembered her other brother. She took a book with small words and big letters and went to see him. I have nothing left to offer the king, she said. Could you teach me to read so I may show him my wisdom? The young sage-to-be didn't speak. He was lost in thought. The child with no gift spoke again. Could you help me? I have no talent. Go away, said the scholar, scarcely moving his eyes from the text. Can't you see I'm preparing myself for the coming of the king? So the girl went away sadly. She had nothing to give. She returned to her place at the city gates and took up her task of caring for people's animals. After some days, a man in merchant's clothes came to the small town. Can you feed my donkey? He asked the girl. The orphan jumped to her feet and looked into the brown face of the one who had traveled far. His skin was leathery from the sun, and his eyes were deep. His kind smile warmed the girl's heart. That I can, she answered eagerly, leading the animal to the trough. Trust him to me. When you return, he will be groomed and fed. Tell me, she asked the donkey as the donkey drank, have you come to stay? For only a while. I'm looking for someone. Are you weary from your journey? That I am. Would you like to sit and rest? The girl motioned to a bench near the wall. The tall man sat on the bench, leaned against the wall, closed his eyes, and slept. After a few minutes, he awoke and found the little girl sitting at his feet, watching his face. She was embarrassed that he had caught her staring. She turned away. Have you been sitting there long? Yes. What do you seek? Nothing. You seem to be a kind man with a peaceful heart. It's good to be near you. The man smiled and stroked his beard. You are a wise girl, he said. When I return, we will visit more. The man did return quite soon. Did you find the ones you were seeking? The girl asked. I found them, but they were too busy for me. What do you mean? The first one I came to see was a woodsmith rushing to complete a project. He told me to return tomorrow. Another was an artist. I saw her sitting on a hillside, but the people below said she did not want to be disturbed. The other was a musician. I sat with others and listened to her music. When I asked to talk with her, she said she had no time. The other I saw had left. He moved to a city to go to school. The little girl's eyes widened as she realized who the man was. But you don't look like a king, she gasped. I try not to, he explained. Being a king can be lonely. People act strangely around me. They ask for favors. They try to impress me. They bring me all their complaints. But that isn't what a king is for, asked the girl. Certainly, responded the king, but there are times when I just want to be with my people. There are times when I want to talk to my people, to hear about their day, to laugh a bit, to cry some. There are times when I just want to be their father. Is that why you adopted the children? That's why. Adults think they have to impress me. Children don't. They just want to talk to me. They know that I love them just the way they are. But my brothers and sisters were too busy. They were. I'll come back. Maybe they'll have more time another day. The girl hesitated. Sir, what about me? I have no gift, but I'd like to be your child. The king smiled. My dear, you gave the best gift of all. You gave your heart, your kindness, your time, your love. Of course you'll be my child. I love you just the way you are. And so it happened that the children with many talents but no time missed the visit of the king, while the girl with the only gift was the gift of her heart became the child of the king. So, there's the Max Lucado book. There's so many parallels that you can draw from that book. There's obviously the religious aspect. But today I want to talk to you about the business, or how this can relate to our business. The little girl had many siblings. They all had amazing talents, but she felt she had none. She would go to other people asking them, teach me how to do your talent. And you know, some of them weren't busy. Maybe in life, some people will try to teach you their talent. So she goes and goes and goes, and she's so saddened, and she thinks that her gift of heart, her gift of kindness, her special gift of the way she is nothing. But we learn in the story that it is. It is what the king was looking for. Now I want you to think and maybe write down, how can that relate to your business? Are you saying that your talents and your gift, your uniqueness, is not what it should be? Are you comparing your talents to someone else's? Are you trying to start where they are instead of being who you are? Another parallel that we can draw is the talents of her siblings were awesome, true. But her talent of helping, kindness, different things like that, that is the kind of talent that we want in our business. And I know each and every single one of you has that. We are in the business of people. And when we are like that little girl who has a big heart and will help anyone no matter what, that is when we will see the prize. That is when we will be adopted by the King. That is when we will see success. So I want to encourage you guys to write down any parallels or thoughts or feelings that came to you from that story. Because you are unique and special just the way that you are. And when you realize that when you are yourself, when you realize that you can be yourself, your business will flourish. People will be drawn to you. Not necessarily the business, but as soon as people trust you, they trust what you have to offer. They trust that solution that you have to their pain. They know that you can bring them to the promised land. Okay, so here's more multimedia for you. This one's a little bit not as soft, if you will. Now, I'm not someone who swears, and I think a lot of you know that, but I'm listening to a book, and it's called You Are a Badass: How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Living to Your Potential. And that's by Jen Sincero, and you guys absolutely should get this. I use it on Audible. Here it is. Okay? I listen to this when I get ready in the morning. I know we're busy. I'm busy, so I have time to listen to it when I get ready. So I'm going to play to you about a minute or so of her speaking. And she's talking about how to embrace yourself and realize that you're awesome. That's the title of her book. Okay? So listen carefully.
7. Don't compare yourself to others. Have you ever done something that you're so proud of and feel all on top of the world about until you see that someone else has done something similar that in your mind is better, and all of a sudden you feel sad? Comparison is the fastest way to take all the fun out of life. It's none of your business what other people are doing. All that matters is that you're enjoying yourself and pleased with what you're creating. It's precisely your uniqueness that makes you awesome. Deciding that someone else's uniqueness is better than your own isn't exactly being your own best buddy about things. Can you imagine what our world would be like if our biggest heroes succumbed to the perils of comparison? If Marilyn Monroe compared herself to Kate Moss and decided she needed to lose her curves? Or if the guys in Led Zeppelin compared themselves to Mozart? Dude, that guy's huge. Way huger than we'll ever be. And he doesn't even have a drummer. I think we should get rid of ours and maybe add some harps while we're at it. You are more than enough. Avoid comparison like the plague. 8.
Okay.
Forgive yourself. Listen up.
That was a minute of, I think, a powerful way of telling us to not compare ourselves. It's human nature to compare, but when we start comparing our journey to someone else's, we are defeated. Say you did something awesome, because you do all the time. Take, for example, last month. Oh my gosh, I promoted to Diamond. That's freaking awesome. And then I look at someone else who just promoted to Triple Diamond. And then I say to myself, they promoted to Triple Diamond. Why couldn't I promote to Triple Diamond? I only promoted to Diamond. That sucks. Or I just promoted to Executive. Oh man, Destiny just promoted to Emerald. I wish, why can't I do that? She's better than me. And hello, you just promoted to Executive. Or even, oh my gosh, so-and-so became a qualified leg. I only signed one loyal customer. So, you signed one loyal customer. That's freaking awesome. The second we start comparing ourselves to someone else is the second that we are never going to be successful. So when we can get it in our heads that we're freaking awesome, that we are special and unique just the way that we are, is the second that you will find joy in life, joy in the business, and success and happiness follows. This is where confidence is built. This is where success is built. You are special. You are awesome. You are successful. You are unique. You are powerful. You are a leader. You are confident. Say these things in your mind every day. And I will be honest with you. I'm listening to this book, and it's all about like, oh, you're awesome. Like, you could do. Here I am, human nature, being like, I'm going to turn off the book. I don't want to hear that. No, no, no. Everyone does it. You're like, someone says, oh, Jennifer, you look so pretty today. You're like, psh, no, I don't. Yes, you do. And Jennifer, I'm picking on you, so thank you for letting me do that. It's human nature to do that. So if we can get outside ourselves, Jennifer, you look beautiful. Thank you. Or, Kelly, congratulations on your promotion. Thank you. Or, so-and-so, you're awesome at this. Thank you. Look in the mirror. The first thing I think is, oh crap, is that really what I look like? You guys find yourself doing that? Turn it around. In the book, I wish I could like show you or tell you what she says, but she gives that example. You look in the mirror and you think, oh crap. She's like, instead you say, hello, gorgeous. Like silly things like that really work. So, example, you want to be an executive next week? You want to be a Ruby this month? You want to go diamond? You look yourself in the mirror and you tell yourself every day, I am awesome. I am successful. I am a diamond. Watch me. I'm awesome. So I challenge you guys to do that. Make it a goal. That's a hard turnaround for many people, myself included. I'm not kidding. I turned off that book one day because I was feeling like crap about myself, and she's over here in the book being like, you're awesome, you're totally cool, you're gorgeous, and I turned it off while I was getting ready. And I read this book, and I start thinking, God made me the way that I am with the talents that I have for a reason to change the world. And I promise you that if you start thinking that you're special, that you're unique, that God made you perfect, He's going to bless you to be able to magnify your talents and your callings. Your calling as an It Works distributor. Help people. Don't second guess your talent. You got this. Okay? So you guys, tonight was about personal development because it's huge. It's a part of our core 4. It's a part of being successful. And that's a fact. I asked two leaders that you probably, I don't know, maybe you don't know them. One of them is Crystal Bowen, is a double diamond. She's a sideline of mine. And I said, Crystal, there's one thing you could tell people about their journey being their journey and not comparing to each other. This is what she says, and I have permission to share it. She says, oh boy, that's hard because I still do this. It's human nature, right? I think everyone does, even the top earners. She says, I prayed this morning and was reminded of divine guidance and trusting in the timing. I have to believe that what I have gone through, what I have, it was because it was the right time for me. And what I haven't, maybe I'm not ready yet. Pretty awesome, right? Okay. The next one is from someone that I've never really met in person. I've seen her at trainings. But her name is Christy Dio, a diamond. I asked this, and she says, everyone has their own stories, and we are all unique. That's one of my favorite things about this company. I used to compare myself and get discouraged because I wasn't promoting as fast as others. But once you realize that you are where you are supposed to be, and you embrace that, everything else falls into place. Pretty great. So, trust in your timing. Work. Work to your goals. Work to your promotions that you want. Work to those core 4 basic things that we do. Work to those 90-day outcomes. All while keeping positivity and self-worth in the forefront of your mind because you're worth it. So I want to thank you guys for being on the call tonight on this webinar. Now, if your team wasn't able to get on, remember these are always posted in our group. And remember that our webinars are for anyone. I hope that you took away something today. Please post your takeaways in the group that is ever growing with wonderful family members. Post the takeaways. That's how we learn. That's how we retain. I love you all, and have the most wonderful week. Go after your goals. Remember, you're special, unique, and I love you all. Okay? Bye, you guys.